Good morning friends. Welcome back to Parnika tutorials. In the last few videos I have discussed about simple if else if, all these things I have discussed in detail. I hope you have watched those videos. If you did not watch those videos or if you don't know those concepts, I request you to go back and watch those videos and come back to this video. In this video I want to discuss about switch statement or switch case. I will discuss about the syntax, I will discuss the flowchart for it, and then I will discuss a simple example so that you will understand the concept in a better way. So I request everyone to watch the complete video. First let me discuss where the switch case will be used. Wherever we can use the else if ladder, we can use this switch one. Now let me write the syntax for the switch. You will have a switch is a keyword and you will have an expression. Okay, then you will have various cases. Case, a constant one, some constant will be there. Okay, if this constant is such, means whatever the expression is there, if it is matching with the constant one, then it will execute certain statements. Okay, let me write it as statement 1, statement 2, and then you will use a statement called break. What is the purpose of the break? I will discuss for you. If it is not matching, then you will have another case, some other constant. Okay, is it clear? If the expression is matching with this constant 2, you will execute some other statement such as statement 3, statement 4, then you will have a break. Okay, I will discuss the importance of the break statement in this switch case, and if it is not there, what will happen also I will discuss. Suppose let's take that you have case constant 3. If this expression is matching with the constant 3, then you need to execute some other statement, statement 5, statement 6, and then break. And then you will have the default, okay, statement 7, and then you will have the close of the switch expression. So this is the generalized syntax of a switch statement. You will use a keyword called switch and then you will have an expression. If this expression is matching with any one of cases such as constant 1, constant 2, constant 3, suppose let's take that if it is matching with the constant 1, then you need to execute the statement 1 and statement 2. After executing the statements, you need to come out from the switch case because whatever the expression is there, it is matched with the constant 1. If it is matching with the constant 1, you need to execute them. After executing them, you need to come out from the switch case. So the break statement will be useful for you to come out from the switch expression. Suppose let's take that this expression is not matched with the constant 1. Then you will check whether it will match with the constant 2 or not. If it is matching, then you will execute the statement 3 and statement 4. After executing them, you need to come out from the switch case so that you will use a break statement. Suppose if it is not matching with the constant 1 and constant 2, if it is matching with the constant 3, then you will execute the statement 5 and statement 6, then you will come out from the break. If it is not matching with any one, then you will write a default statement. Whatever the statements you have written the default, they will be executed and it will come out. The same thing you can write using the else if ladder also. How it is, so you check it. You have the if you have a certain condition. Okay, if this condition is true, you will execute certain statements. Else if you will have another condition, let's take that this is condition 1, this is condition 2, then you will execute the certain statement. So whatever this constant 1 is there, that you will represent here condition 1. If this condition 1 is true, then these statements you can execute. Then you no need to write the break statement here because this closed curly braces will help you to come out from the if block. Okay, if this condition is false, then you will check whether this condition is true or not. If this condition is true, you will execute these statements. Else if, again you will check another condition. If it is true, you will execute certain statements and you will come out. If these three conditions, none of them has been satisfied, you will write the statements which are there in the default because the default here is nothing but a else, and each case is nothing but a if, else if, else if. Okay, so what are the statements you want to write in the default statement that you will write in the else block? Okay, so what I said about is that the switch statement is equivalent to else if ladder. Okay, now let me discuss the flowchart for the switch expression. By this time you can understand what is the flowchart. If you know how to draw the flowchart for the switch statement, I request you to draw it and verify with my flowchart. If it is matching, then it is good. Now let's take that you have an expression. So you will use it in a process symbol because expression is a processing one. So I have used a rectangle. So you have an expression. Then that expression will be given to the case. So now it is matching or not. So you will use a diamond symbol. Okay. If it is matching, means if it is true, the case 1 is true or false. If it is true, something will be executed. If it is false, you will check with the case 2. Okay. Again, if the case 2 is true, something will be executed. If the case 2 is false, then again you will check with the case 3. Again the case 3 can be true or it can be false. Is it clear? Are you able to understand? If it is false, then you will execute the default statement. So now let me write each case. If it is true, what happens? If it is true, then I need to execute the statement 1 and statement 2. Okay, then I need to come out from the switch expression because I will have a break statement that will be useful for me to come out from the switch expression. If case 1 is false, case 2 is true, then I need to execute statement 3 and statement 4, and also the break statement I will execute. That will be helpful for me to come out from the switch expression. And then I have statement 5 and statement 6. When the statement 5 and statement 6 will be executed, case 1 is false, case 2 is false, and case 3 is true, then the statement 5 and statement 6 will be executed. If the case 1, case 2, case 3 all are false, then you need to execute the statement which is there in the default, which is statement 7. Then you need to come out from the switch expression. Is it clear? Suppose let's take that here you have a statement 8 that you will represent here. Is it clear? After the switch expression, the statement 8 will be executed. Okay, so I hope you have understood the syntax of the switch expression and the flowchart. Now I have one interesting point for you. Suppose let's take that your expression is matching with the constant 1. Then you know that these statements should be executed, statement 1 and statement 2. Somehow you have forgotten to write the break statement in the case constant 1. Whether it is intentionally or unintentionally, you have forgotten to write it. Now let's take that what will happen in this case. Let's take that expression is matching with the constant 1. You know that statement 1 and statement 2 will be executed. Now it has to search for the break statement. As there is no break statement, whether it is matching with the constant 2 or not, it will execute these statements also. Remember this point, the expression is matching with the constant 1. So it will execute the statement 1 and statement 2. As there is no break statement, it will also execute statement 3 and statement 4. After that there is a break, then it will stop. So if it is matching with the constant 1, what are the statements will be executed? Statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4, and then it will stop as there is a break statement. Even if it is matching with the constant 2 or not. Is it clear? It does not bother. Okay, are you able to understand? Suppose let's take that you have forgotten to write the break statement here. Now let's take that expression is matching with the constant 2. Then it will execute the statement 3 and statement 4, statement 5 and statement 6, then it will stop. Don't think that if it is not matching with the constant 1 also these statements will execute. If it is matching with the constant 1, Then statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4, statement 5, statement 6 will be executed. Are you able to understand it or not? Okay, if it is matching only with the constant 3, then statement 5 and statement 6 will be executed. After that, as there is a break, it will stop. So I hope you have understood. If you does not keep the break statement after a case, what will happen? Okay, now let me discuss a simple C program, how to design a calculator or an arithmetic calculator using the switch expression. If you know the logic and how to write it, I request you to write it in a paper and verify it. If you don't know, I request you to please watch the video. Okay. Now, as I need to design a calculator, let me use the hash include stdio.h, which is a header file for standard input and output. Okay, and I am using a main function with a keyword called void, saying that this function will not return anything. Now, I need to take a character because I want to use the plus, minus, multiplication, division, modulus operator. So I will use a character for them. And then I will ask the user to enter two numbers. Let's take that A and B. So to store those values, I am declaring two variables called A and B and their data type is int. Okay. Now I need to ask the user to enter the A and B values. Before that, I need to ask the user to enter the operator such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Then once the user has entered the operator, I need to scan it. As it is a character, I need to use the format specifier %C and then I have to write ampersand operator. Okay. Once the user has entered the operator, I need to ask the user to enter the A and B values. Enter A and B values \n. Once the user has entered those values, I need to read them using the scanf function. As they are integers, I need to use the format specifier %d. Okay. Whatever the values the user has entered, I need to store them in the address location of A and B. So that's why I have used the ampersand A and ampersand B. Okay. Now the user has entered the values and the operator. Now I need to use the switch statement. Consists of this operator. This operator I will give it as an input. Okay. Now look at this one. Case. If it is an addition, means if it is a plus, as it is a character, that too it is a single character, I need to use it in the single quotes. Okay. Case, this constant here is an single character, so I need to use it in a single quotes. If it is matching, then I need to write printf sum is %d a plus b. Okay. And then also I need to write a statement called break. Is it clear? After executing this one, it should come out from the switch expression. If it is not matching with the addition, I need to check whether is it matching with the subtraction or not. If it is matching, then I need to write printf difference is %d A minus B, then a break statement. Okay. Now if it is not matching with the addition and the subtraction, I need to look at whether it is matching with the multiplication or not. If it is matching, then I need to write multiplication is %d. For simplicity, I am writing %d A into B and break statement. Okay. Is it clear? If it is not matching with the addition, subtraction, multiplication, then it has to check whether it is matching with the division or not. If it is matching, then it has to perform the division and need to display the output. And then I am writing a statement called break. If it is not matching with the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, I need to look at whether the user has entered the modulus or not. Is it clear? If he has entered the modulus, I need to compute the A modulus B and display the user, and then I have to come out from the switch expression. Now let's take that user has not entered the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus. Then he has entered some other operator or some other character. Then I need to display the output to the user. If it is not matching with anything, then you have to use a keyword called default, and then you have to write a statement called printf invalid operator. Invalid operator, and then you need to come out from the switch expression, and then you can close the main function also. Before that you need to write the get ch, and then you close the main function. So this is a simple C program to perform the arithmetic calculator, okay, using the switch expression. So I hope you have understood the syntax of the switch expression and the C program. If you have any doubt, you please write this program on a piece of paper and then write it in your computer and verify whether you are getting the correct output or not. Suppose let's take that user has entered the A value as 3 and 2, okay, and he has entered the operator as plus. Then it will match with this one, and then it will print the value as 5. Is it clear? Are you able to understand? So if you have any doubts regarding this concept, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubts as early as possible. Thank you for watching the complete video. Have a nice day.